used to be a deal. They used to be made out of lead. So you didn't want them anywhere near the mouth of the wine bottle because no one... Hi, this is Larry from the Greedy Hamster. We're going to talk a little bit about fancy wine service. If you go to a fancy restaurant and order a bottle of wine, there are certain steps that we're trained to walk you through. It's all part of the show. So, and there's a reason for everything. So we'll go through it all together. Now, I don't have a proper cloth, so pretend this is linen, just, for the video's sake. This will come in later. So I would come up to you, whoever ordered the wine, and present the bottle to you. Your job as a guest is to look at the bottle and make sure that it's the right year, the right wine for that matter, and confirm that that's indeed what they ordered. Then as the server or captain, I would then take my wine key, this handy little knife, and generally I'd be talking to you along the way. I'm focused on the wine, but I want to make sure you're relaxed, and usually I'd be applauding your choice of wine. Now you can pull these off, and it took me a while to get over it because I was trained this way to cut the foil off, and for a high-end restaurant, they don't pull the foil off. Here, we get going so fast sometimes to pull the foil off. Please forgive me. The reason that they cut them off, and it used to be a deal, is they used to be made out of lead. So you didn't want them anywhere near the mouth of the wine bottle because no one likes lead poisoning. Lead, easy for me to say, lead poisoning. So that was not the best cut of all time. You can tell I'm a little out of practice. Ignore this section. We'll edit this out later. So then I will take the wine key and with my finger, see the point in my finger? Just imagine your fingers pointing right into the wine cork and give it a quarter spin. Now the whole time, I'm keeping the label towards the guest. How did I know what the label was? Sometimes I will peek because I'm out of practice. But generally, when you're taking off the foil, you're counting. You're feeling the labels go by. Front, back, front. And that way I know that I'm pointing more or less at the guest. Now we have a two-stage wine key, my estimation, very best kind. First stage, that top part, you just bring it out about a third. And give it one more twist. I lost the label there. And then go to the second stage. At this point, you don't yank it out. You rock it out. Now I always sniff it because every so often corks go bad, right? And then here's the key, or one of the keys that you'll see people do. My finger is like this in the punt. The punt is this area right down here. Keeps sediment from getting, hopefully a little bit of sediment from getting out of the bottle and into the glass. But honestly, a little bit of sediment's okay. It's part of high quality wines. Then I'm going to pour your glass. Then I'm going to twist at the end, and now the towel comes in. And then I'll move on to the next guest. Now, I pour that size for the host and wait for him to taste and approve. And then I get the nod, and I continue pouring. And then you fill the host glass up last. There you go. So if you ever find yourself, stuck in a steakhouse and being forced to serve wine, you now know how.